We're hitting one of the most historic and technically difficult trails in the West today on At Your Leisure, and we hope to survive the trip. Darren and Jill are exploring the eastern half of the Hole in the Rock Trail. Then join me, Zach Spriano, as I return to Japan for a bit of real life Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Minus the fast, minus the furious, and minus the drifting. Last but not least, Malia Stringham finds out why you don't have to wait for winter to pull out your snowboard. All you need is a little sand. Only outdoors with AYL right now.
Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Jill Kinder.
And I'm Darren Kinder, and we're down here on the Hole in the Rock Trail in San Juan County. And we're out to find out how the pioneers made it.
I don't know how they made it on this road back then, but it's amazing.
Yep. Now Chad and Rhea came out and did the west side of the road here a few weeks ago, but we're going to try the east side of the road, which is a little tougher to get down here and find, but it's a really neat trail. We're just on the east side of Lake Powell, and we're going to ride down to the Rincon and overlook Lake Powell, so it should be an absolutely cool experience. Now it's about 43 miles out there, and so we brought our camping gear and we're going to spend the night out there and then return tomorrow morning, so it should be a great adventure.
Yeah, we are so excited about this trip. It'll be a lot of fun. It's a technical trail. We've got great experienced people with us, so it should be a lot of fun. Let's check out more about Hole in the Rock Trail.
Hole in the Rock Trail was a trail that the pioneers originally came from Escalante to Bluff, I believe it is, in their horse and wagons. And really a very interesting trail. Took quite the time to come down across the Colorado River at the time and make it up through all the sandstone. Just a great variety, good trail, over 40 miles long one way. Some challenging sections, some fun sections. We started out on gravel roads for 10 or 15 miles that are real nice and easy, well marked so you can find your way. Then we start to get into some more technical areas with a lot of sandstone, a lot of rocky areas, and drop down into a wash here and there. And one of the tougher spots is climbing up to what they call the Grey Mesa. It's a very rugged, rocky trail.
Certainly by far the most difficult trail I've been on as far as technicalities and whatnot. Some of the canyons and some of the areas, the rocky areas where you never could see the ground until you were standing straight up and down on it. We got to stop today and we got to listen to some relative of one of the first pioneers. Got a little bit of history as to how long ago it happened and what it took for the pioneers to be able to do it.
This is the original Pioneer Road, original Hole in the Rock Road. And what happened, some people in Lanyon, whatever, when they came, my mining company improved this, and what they did, when they came in, they said, let's leave that pristine. It's called slick rocks is what they call it. That's what it's called, that portion of the trail.
You've got to be prepared. You've got to have spare tire, you've got to have tire repair kits, you've got to have belts, you've got to have tools, you've got to have extra fuel, carry it safely. You just got to figure you're out in the wilderness, and the phone service is pretty good, but there's not a lot of people to help you if you have trouble. The best part about Hole in the Rock is nobody's here. It's more remote than most areas. San Juan County is more remote, and it's just a great pleasure to go and get away from the crowds and enjoy a nice trail.
With school going and kids and the things that they're doing and all the different activities, to be able to have some one-on-one time, you can't ask for anything better than that.
Just beautiful sandstone scenery, southern Utah, San Juan County.
Maybe you can see, but Lake Powell is way back there right behind us. And as we go through the day, we'll get a little bit closer and closer till we're about a mile away. And so that's our destination.
Yep, hopefully we'll be able to look over the water this afternoon. So.
Yeah, but it's been fun so far. What do you think?
I really like it. It's a really fun trail. It's not too tough so far. It's really cool to see, like, there's these little cuts in the rock, and it looks like, you can almost see where the old wagon trail went through here. And it's, it's a real piece of history, because these guys really, Brigham Young sent them out of Escalante to head over and settle Bluff. And so they had their work cut out for them, but apparently they did a great job and everybody arrived safely. And so we're hoping the same for ourselves today.
That's right. Well, we've got a long way to go, so why don't you take a look at our travel adventure, which, speaking of long ways to go, Zach is in Japan figuring out how to Mario Kart in Tokyo. Well, welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are at the end of our journey for today on the Hole in the Rock Trail, but tomorrow we hope to get a little bit closer to Lake Powell. It was just a long day. We had a
Lots
great
of
ride,
fun, yeah.
great ride. But it's just a little long. We're a long ways away from anything.
Yeah, yeah, and when you're like that, you've got to, we stopped a little early. We found this great little wash to camp out in for the night.
Yeah, a few trees to block the wind.
Yep, and you got to kind of be prepared for anything that wildness has to throw at you. So let's take a look and see what it takes to prepare for something like this.
I actually like camping because it's better than just staying in your house like, hey, Mom, can I be on my laptop? Hey, Mom, can I get on my iPad? It's like there's more to the world than just a house, but there's way more than meets the eye.
When I was a kid growing up, my dad was probably the most unprepared person on the face of the planet. And that's honestly what made me not like it until I was in my mid-20s. And then I could finally do it myself, so I could buy my own stuff. I could make sure that I had the necessities that I need, and as long as it's comfortable, it's awesome. But you need to have those little things. Make sure you have tools, and spare tires and belts, and food, the food you like, and shelter. Just make sure you have enough storage on your machine to fit it all. Sleeping bags, tents. Like I have my iPod, we listen to music, just the little things. Because yeah, if you don't have them, it's miserable.
How's it look? Does it look good? Does it look good? Oh, a little more?
I put together my essential package, and I have dry boxes, and I have a system where I have just stuff that stays in these dry boxes all year. They never leave them, so that when I come on a trip like this, I throw the dry box in and we're good to go. I've built racks, and I have things on my ATV that necessitate what I need to take. And I guess if it got to the point where I couldn't build or make or buy the things that it would take to make that happen, I wouldn't go. But hopefully it makes them kind of enjoy this, respect it. Even if it's something that they don't move forward with throughout the rest of their life, they can at least understand why people do it. Plus, we just get to spend time with each other and tease each other and laugh.
I like about camping to just enjoy nature, spend quality time with your family.
I just hope they have good memories. Like I said, my dad did this when I was a kid, and we had fun, but it was miserable. But it was still fun. It was fun to just get away from home, get away from the daily grind, and just enjoy life. And that's what I hope they get from this.
So as you can see, if you come prepared, you can create great memories with your family and friends.
And we've had a great time today, but I'm exhausted.
It has been a long day.
So let's go check out the tent.
That sounds like a good idea. We've got a long day coming up tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see some more amazing views.
Yep. And while we go check out our tent, you check out the Trailhead Adventure brought to you by RockyMountainATVMC.com.
Well, next week's show looks great.
Yeah, but we sure had a great time out here on the Hole in the Rock Trail, and it's been a good couple days.
It's been awesome. We have a few more miles to go. So remember, get out and create your own adventures at your leisure. We are here at